Hello everybody, this is Grim. How y'all doing? Good, I hope. Well, it looks like Supergirl and the Flash Eps always wanted crossover, hope for future Arrow involvement. Really, Arrow might be involved in the future episodes. March is Conspiracy Month for the Icon DC Comics meeting each other and the other media. Batman versus, Superman, that stupid movie, dominating big screen box office, the straight to home release, Justice versus Teen Titans. Yeah, really, wow. Debut the past week at the WonderCon. Tonight, Grant Gustin's The Flash Crossover Network to guest star on Supergirl. Wow, not an event months in the making. He's always wanted to do it. Greg Berlanti, exclusive producer for the CW's Flash and the CBS Supergirl, told reporters at the recent press event for the day we cast Melissa Benoist. The notation of her in scenes of Grant, or someday maybe in the best of all worlds with Arrow star Stephen Amell. As it's starting to think to them to on screen together, there was similarities to the shows. But Flash has been the center of Flash Supergirl crossover spectacular for the beginning of last May, months before Supergirl debuted on CBS. And Benoist appeared in the costume on the cover of Variety alongside planting the idea of meeting the two live-action heroes in fans' minds. Even though it seems like a natural fit, but if both heroes just so likable and good-natured. For a while, it looked like the show might be unable to bridge the network gap, but the episode titled World's Finest and shout out to the classic DC team-up comic made official earlier this year, yet it wasn't just network logistics that needed to be worked out. The creative reason to be there too. A few things definitely had to go right. Berlanti said, adding one of the points is considered the holding on the crossover until the second season of Supergirl. We introduced this notation of Earth 2 multiverse on the second season of Flash. That had to work. We always said openly the Flash and Arrow existence and the universe. There was no Superman, or you would have heard about him. There was the notation of that there was two separate networks, so it definitely more challenging in the way the separate cities, separation. We wanted Supergirl to stand on its own. We have its own audience. Another key component making Supergirl the Flash, as it's known in social media, it happened to have for both characters rather than being hoax, dream, or imaginary story. It isn't just a gimmick episodes. Andrew Kingsbury, also an exclusive producer for both shows. If you're watching Supergirl, she really needed the Flash this week because of the things that she's been dealing with. She's had crisis on conscience because of the Red Kryptonite episode. I always think back to Hush from Buffy Kingsley said, it's on its own. Oh, that's the where nobody could speak, but it was more than that. It was because it was the episode that started where everybody was having trouble communicating, and then suddenly the means of communications were taken away from them. As such, you've seen references to the crossover on Tuesday episode of The Flash, even though it aired somewhat out of order due to the titles of network scheduling. They kind of flipped over obviously. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would go further into this, but it just talks about the episode and some people haven't seen it. But it airs tonight at 8, so there you go. But in other news, there is no other news, because that took more than 5 minutes. I like to keep my things under 5 minutes, because most people don't watch anything over 5 minutes, so, you know. But guys, I told you months in advance, when before Supergirl even started, that there was going to be a crossover. I don't know what they're chit-chatting about. We knew that was going to happen. So, no biggie, right? Good. Okay, we got that cleared up. Good. So, good luck. Good night. God bless.